Hey there, welcome to my chaos. Ignore the mess behind me. In my channel description it says I'm overweight and a type 2 diabetic. I take 5 different medications for my diabetes. Seems like a lot to me and probably sounds like a lot to you. Every doctor I visit tells me I need to lose weight and exercise more. So that's nothing new. At a recent visit, one of my doctors read me a list of 5 or 6 different conditions I had and told me the easiest way to affect all of them at once is to lose weight. This appointment hadn't gone well anyway, so I agreed. At a follow-up, the PA asked me how my exercise was going. I told her that I'm moving more, but haven't quite gotten into it. She leaned forward in her chair, looked directly at me and said, "I need you to exercise." Now, that's the first time any medical professional has ever said that to me in a more than blah, blah, blah offhand kind of way, so I took it to heart. I have a friend who at one time weighed 505 pounds. Now, he shed somewhere south of 300 of those pounds. I didn't recognize him the first time I saw him after that. It was that drastic of a change. He wrote a book about his journey called Transformation Road. It's more inspirational biography than diet book. But I bring it up because in it he says when he made his decision to change, it was like he dropped a heavy metal curtain and there was no going back. Well, absolutes like that just don't work for me. I can't transform like that. I've tried. Now, I'm not currently in a desperate enough situation, nor have I had a health scare for me to simply leave my old ways behind. It's too much change too fast. It's not sustainable for me. Now, having been through weight loss programs before, I thought I would start by keeping a food journal. I decided I wouldn't be precise to begin with by noting portion sizes, calories, that sort of thing. I was just going to list what I ate: eggs for breakfast, chicken nuggets for lunch, and a hamburger for dinner. Easy enough place to start. I had an empty dotted journal from when I was trying bullet journaling, so I decided to use it for this purpose. Well, it's a little oversized for simple food journal, so I decided I would bring in some elements of bullet journals that I liked, and I would write down daily reflections, thoughts, ideas, etc. One night I wrote that for tomorrow, I was looking forward to turning the page. Now, what I meant at the time was that I was committing to moving forward, to making a start, sort of the I'll start Monday mentality. When I got up the next morning, I realized that turn the page could mean so much more. When you turn a page, you change your experience. You look at a new page with different words. You start a new chapter. You see an illustration. You remember what was on the previous page, but you move on to what is next. I decided to adopt turn the page as a mantra. And when I'm faced with making a healthy choice where I might be tempted to eat that second brownie, for instance, I can remind myself that I'm making a commitment to change by saying to myself, turn the page. If I'm considering going for a walk, but I don't know if I'm really feeling it, turn the page, and I take a walk. When I say those 3 words to myself, I hear my doctors telling me I need to lose weight and exercise. I remember that I'm working toward change. I think about how much better future me will feel. I realize that later that day, I can celebrate the action I took no matter what it was. Even small steps are steps. As I started trying it out on myself, I realized that turn the page could apply to anything I want to change. I really need to do the dishes, but I just don't want to. Turn the page. Do it now or commit to doing it later if I can't do it right then. I need to reduce my screen time. Well, when I have that moment while I'm mindlessly scrolling where I come up for air, turn the page and put down the phone. Finally, I've realized that anyone could use it to help them make any change they want to. Craving a cigarette, turn the page. Feeling the need to take a drink, turn the page. Disproportionately angry at a situation, turn the page. What I mean to say is that turn the page is a reminder. It's a metaphor. It's a pause. It's a reflection. So no matter what change you want to make, stop smoking, sobriety, saving money, being healthier, moving out of your comfort zone. It doesn't matter. I give you Turn the Page as my gift. I hope that you can use it as a tool to help you realize your goals. Thanks for listening. Turn the Page.